Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I'm absolutely aware of the millennial pause and start talking before I press start. So there's no pause. I'm not going to work in pen this morning. Well, I'm going to work straight in pen. This is when they were building a sports centre at my old work. And yeah, in fact, my old office was just here. So, if you know the place we're drawing, it's an independent school, local to me. Independent meaning private fee-paying school, but they don't like being called a private fee-paying school. They like being called an independent school because it somehow gives them some validity that, you know, they're not just they don't like the term public school, which is what is used in the UK. Because somehow, you know, that makes them seem kind of toffee, and still to this day I have people going, oh, I thought that was, oh, I thought that school was a good school. I found an awful place to work. Don't pay the staff well. I can't say that the quality of the staff's any better than it is in the state sector working in the local school. It's one of those where a lot of people think that if someone's misbehaving, they'll just kick them out. But it depends. At least the perception is it depends on, you know. Depends on whether they're paying fees or not, because you have students going here. I've moved my camera setup around, so the camera used to come from over there, and now it's coming from a short distance, which is over the top of the desk and over the top of the monitor, just slightly out of the way. And I can no, I still can't stand them because it's on the same floorboard going that way now, rather than touching the desk. Anyway. It's still very much that bums on seats for the school to have enough money to be able to run. So you have kids with absolutely atrocious behaviour. And all sorts goes on. This is a new sports centre that they had built while I was working there. This new sports centre built while I was working there, and the only time I ever went in it was after I quit. Because after I quit, and because it was still 2020 in the middle of COVID, I had to be supervised on and off site to get all my stuff. And I'd go twice because I had so much stuff. When we'd moved to this house, stuff had built up there, but I'd moved most of it away. It was just like every time I went for a walk on the beach, because this is next to the beach, this path goes to the beach. And this is when I've taken it. I'd go to the beach and I'd pick up driftwood because quite often you'd find like nice sections of hardwood on the beach. And would take those home. Well, the intention was to take it home, but as I hadn't sorted out a studio much before COVID, it all kind of accumulated at the school here. So when I quit, I had to pick up that, like my tools and stuff, because I'd always had tools at the school in the technicians area rather than in the main workshop. So the main workshop always had its tools, and I used my own personal tools because they were better quality when I was in my own workshop. Need to adjust the. I'm just going to pause it. So I've just dropped the ISO down one. You can, because it's such a much more subtle painting. You can see it a bit better now. I've walked this dirt track so many times. and I've been accused of walking my dog along here by someone else who was walking the dog along here. But the person who was actually walking the dog was way over here in the field. It was one of the PE department. I got shouted at for letting this dog run at this other dog. Just going for something a bit more subdued. Than I've been doing lately. But I worked here for 4 years. So I walked along here a good couple hundred times. Because like the school car park's just not that I parked a car, I don't drive. But I leave my office, come up through the school to the beach, around onto the beach, pick up driftwood, and then walk back along this way and then back through the school. Mainly because I knew there were more cameras there, so then it could be seen I was bringing wood into school. And no one could accuse me of anything. It's interesting. I didn't want to be let go for something like, install materials when I was the one who brought materials. I always liked it to be seen. Oh, look what I found today. I found this at the beach. Anyway, that's that painting finished. I hope you enjoyed it. A bit shorter today. Might do some more of these where I just do a quick line and then yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.